What is up, YouTube? Just a quick heads up. This video I had recorded of myself playing Minecraft. The video's messed up. Audio is still good though. So I recorded some skate gameplay for you guys. Put the audio over this one, so if you hear any like Minecraft stuff,
good idea.
don't worry about it. But anyways, here's the audio, here's the video. Enjoy. Thanks for being here. And let's get started. Anyways, today I wanted to talk about what's the next best thing that you can do right now. And this is something that you should ask yourself in your day-to-day life when you need to get something done, or not necessarily something done, but if you're trying to be productive, whatever the case may be. A lot of times we just sit and kind of overplan things. I feel like a lot of us well, I don't want to speak for everybody, but me personally, I've overplanned things before, or maybe like in my day I try to get a lot of things done. I'll write a lot of stuff down in my planner, like, oh, I want to get this done, this, and this. And then throughout your day, it could be like a little overwhelming because you have so many things that you need to get done. And then once you look at that, it's just like, damn, I have so much stuff. And then you start getting lazy and procrastinate, and maybe you don't get to finish everything, or maybe you don't get to anything at all. You just get into that space of inaction, and that can really hold you back. So in times where maybe you're feeling lazy throughout the day, like there's obviously times when productivity takes a hit. You don't feel like doing anything. Damn, my inventory's full. I need to go back home. There's gonna be times like that, and that's when you should ask yourself, what's the next best thing I can do right now? Not necessarily, the next best thing isn't going to be something necessarily from your planner. It may be, but just like, what action can I take right now that's a certain level of productive, enough to where you're satisfied? Because that's the biggest thing. A lot of like productivity and stuff really comes from your own values regarding productivity. Like what is productivity to you? Like some people, if they don't get everything done that they wrote down, it's like, okay, I had a bad day. Like I didn't get everything done. Which is a bad way to look at it. It's definitely a way that I've looked at things before, because I don't use a planner that much anymore, but I used to every single day, and I would, at the end of the day, if I don't get everything done, I would kind of feel bad. It's like, oh, I had written all the stuff down that I was gonna get done, and it's like once you write it down, it's kind of like making a commitment to yourself, and then, oh, I didn't finish everything, so it's kind of like, oh, I kind of failed. Which, like I said, is a really bad way to look at it, because then it's like, how can you ever be proud of yourself or feel satisfied from the day if that's your standard, if you're setting yourself such a hard standard, which in this case was getting everything that I wrote down done. Anyways, so yeah, when you're in your going throughout your day and trying to get things done, like watch your mood, watch your feelings, like to see when your energy drops. Being aware of that is really helpful too, and knowing yourself in terms of like how you respond to certain things, like if I need to get the dishes done or whatever. Like, let's say I hate washing dishes. If I already know that, but I still need to get them done, then maybe that skeleton is gonna kill me. Maybe I'll knock them out first thing in the morning. You know, because I know that I don't want to deal with this later, which is also another thing to consider when you're going throughout your day and you're looking at your things that you have to get done. It's like, what do I not want to deal with tomorrow or later today? What do I not want to deal with? And oh my god, I'm gonna die, bro. I'm dead. I'm gonna die. I'm sorry, guys. Thanks for watching. Oh, the spider's fighting him. Wow, I actually survived. What was I saying? Yeah, what do I not want to deal with later? Ask yourself that too when you're looking at your to-do list. Because there's a lot of power in getting that done. Whenever you write something down and it's like, oh, like this is something I have to get done. Like for me, it's like it could be editing something for a client, or any other work. And I look at it and I tell myself, okay, I really don't want to deal with this tomorrow. Like tomorrow I want to have, tomorrow I want to be able to do what I want to do. You know, because if I put this thing off until tomorrow when I wake up, I'm going to have to deal with it. I'm going to have to do it. Because I procrastinated and I set it for tomorrow, you know? Or I push it off for tomorrow. As opposed to, okay, I don't want to deal with this tomorrow. Let me get this done today. Tomorrow I wake up, that thing that I had to get done that I did instead of procrastinating, that thing's already done, and today I'm free to do whatever I want. And I feel like doing that definitely changes. Finally the music's coming back. Definitely changes your workflow and mindset in terms of productivity. Lately also I've been trying to do things focusing on doing things in spite of how I'm feeling. I kind of got carried away with like, oh, I'm tired. Okay, let me just take a nap. Like, let me listen to my body. I need to take a nap. And not do other things. Or like, oh, I'm feeling a certain type of way. I'm feeling sad or down or whatever the case may be. I don't feel like doing anything. Let me focus on my emotions. And it's like, there's times for that, definitely. But also like, you can get stuff done regardless of how you're feeling. Obviously, if you're sick or whatever, obviously there's certain things that, okay, you absolutely can't get anything done because something's going on. But if it's just like tiredness or sadness, anger, like something, like whatever emotion that's not necessarily impeding you, you can get stuff done. You don't have to put those feelings to the side or anything, but you can start on whatever task you need to get done and just push through. And like I said, like I've been focusing on doing that more so with tiredness, which is bad also to a certain extent. If you like, yeah, you have to have good habits, like good sleep habits and whatnot, if you're gonna, well, for me specifically, because like I said, I'm acting in spite of how I'm feeling, and in this case I'm referring to being tired. But anyways, let me get to my point. The more you do things, the more you do things regardless of how you feel, the easier it is to do it again. Just a reminder, the next day. You don't need to complete every goal in a challenge to earn I need an iron pickaxe, don't I? You can always cash out early. I forgot. Well, my inventory's full. Let's go home. It's no big deal to come back and scratch that completionist itch later. Yeah, the more you get used to acting in spite of your feelings, the easier it is to do it again the next day. And each time you do it, you're proving it to yourself that you can do it, literally. For example, we're gonna keep using the sleep example. Let's say one day, okay, I work at 6 a.m. Let's say I work at 6 a.m. I don't get enough sleep. Whatever, I get 5 hours of sleep. When I get home, I'm super tired. I could take a nap, and the nap would probably be a few hours long. But me, I'm like, no, let me work through this tiredness. And it's like, I shouldn't have been tired in the first place because I should be working on my sleep schedule. But that's besides the point. So I get it done. I get the work done despite being tired. The next day, same thing. Barely any sleep. But you know what? I can think about yesterday and think, oh, well, I still got stuff done regardless. So I know I can do it again. And it's like there's certain things that once you do, you know you can do it again. Which is everything. Once you do something, you can do it again. You just have to show yourself that it's possible. So do the hard things. Act in spite of how you're feeling.
With a quickness, it was over.
And it'll come naturally. It'll come easier. When you wake up the next day and you're feeling bad, whatever, you're feeling like, oh, I really don't want to do this. You can think back to, why is there a creeper in here, bro? You can think back to a time where you did stuff regardless of how you were feeling. It's like, oh, well, the other day I was feeling bad too, but look at the day I had. I still got a lot done. It was a good day. And I know I can have the same day. I can do that again. Because I did it before. So once you do it before, you can do it again. So I think that's something really that beneficial. Oh my god, hang on. Let me run away from this creeper. Because once you can get stuff done without holding yourself back mentally or allowing how you're feeling to hold yourself back, then the sky is the limit, honestly.
Okay.
Because, ooh, a freaking trader guy, whatever. Because the biggest thing holding ourselves back, or the biggest thing holding us back, is ourself. And that's true. It's all, like, it literally is all a mental game. So get over those mental barriers, which are barriers that you're making up yourself. You got to sit down and reflect and think about it. Why do I think this way? Why is this certain thing bothering me? Why can't I get this work done?
That's going to get you noticed.
And then play around with it in your head, and then really think about it and figure out, like, oh, well, I can still go throughout my day and feel this way. Like, this feeling that I have isn't necessarily stopping me from doing anything.
Sick.
I can act in spite of that.
On your upgraded rip card.
Let me see how long we are at. I forgot to set a. Oh, we're only at 14 minutes. Okay.
Time for the next part.
I can talk a little more.
Let's roll.
Yeah. So that's been my focus really these past few weeks, is acting in spite of my emotions and in spite of how I'm feeling, and just getting stuff done. In this, like, in trying to get things done and being productive, you have to be careful of those standards you're setting. Like I mentioned before, I used to be really hard on myself in terms of, like, oh, if I don't get everything I wrote down, if I don't get all those things done, then it wasn't a good day.
My fellow city councilors are up next to help hone your skater eyes. But before
And
I go,
that's
let me show you
not
one
a good way to live life.
Everybody knows that flinging yourself
Because then making
downstairs,
it hard
and hucking your
to be
body
proud of
around is
yourself,
fun.
making it hard to be satisfied,
Real fun and painful, but as you're about to
makes
see,
it harder
not
to be
anymore.
happy.
I'll
Makes
show
it
you.
harder to enjoy life. So don't be so hard on yourself too.
Sand Vanners love a good. If you're wondering why your slams don't hurt,
when
you can thank a local
you
startup
are
called
trying to grow as a
Impervatech for that.
person,
They cooked up a solution that allows shredders and stunters to huck with abandon.
when you're trying to
Don't
do
ask
better,
how.
be better,
It's science.
you have to
Feel
be
that
your own
science
coach,
working.
your own trainer. But
Put Impervatech to the test.
what's really important is
We're
that you
gonna
have to
put
be your
away the
biggest fan
trees.
as well.
We just need to get from up here down into that dumpster.
At the end of the
That's
day,
right. Trust the process.
it's just you getting buried in
Oh,
the
yeah.
ground. Like,
Session markers will be
ain't nobody else
disappeared,
going with you.
unless you want to climb up over
Nobody
and over.
else
All right.
is
Let's
gonna
start out
sit in a
nice and
casket
simple.
with you.
We'll just try to
You are
fall into the
buried
dumpster
alone.
below.
Obviously, we have friends and family and people who support us. But when you go to bed at night, it's just you. When you go to sleep,
Impervatech.
who's
Now
dreaming?
let's
It's just
try and get
you.
a bit more distance on our fall. Falling is one thing.
It's just
but I think
you
we
in
can
your
get some
own
more
head. It's
distance
just
with a
you
dive.
thinking. It's just you. So you need to be your biggest fan. You need to be your own biggest fan in general in life.
You're on
You want to
fire.
get something done,
Look how
write
you
it
didn't spark
down,
up that
work on it,
dumpster.
make
No
a
one
plan.
likes dumpster fire.
Don't be so hard on yourself. If
Throwing
you
fresh
fail,
fuel in the air is the
good. Get back up and do it again. Try again. Keep failing. Fail as much as you can. You learn a lot more from failure than you do from success, honestly. Not every single time, but hindsight is 2020,
awesome.
meaning when you
Awesome.
fail,
Thank you for
you can look in the back and analyze everything you did.
Your Impervatech.
When you do
Okay,
something.
Whatever. Let's just
When
get
you're
started.
planning, you can't learn. You don't learn anything in planning. You're really just like laying out the cards on the table and everything. You learn from experience. You learn from action. You learn when you actually go out there and do the thing. So go fail. Go out there and go fail.
This one is a
I'm gonna cut it there.
sponsored
That's a good way to end
challenge.
it.
SCCC's got
Go
lots
fail.
more around the city.
And go like this
They're a
video.
nice change of
I'll see you
pace.
guys in the
Get some
next one.
great
Peace.
views and go viral 'cause of how
That's a cut.
gnarly